Just a few nights ago, as I was lying in bed exhausted after a long day, I was having trouble falling asleep. As I was trying to fall asleep, I started hearing voices and felt my body going numb. I had heard of this happening to other people before and knew that if I didn't try and wake myself up, I would have an episode of sleep paralysis. This happens to a lot of people, some more than others, and they usually don't know what is happening or why it is happening. Understanding what sleep paralysis is, knowing the causes and the factors that contribute to it, can help prevent it from happening to anybody. This picture is what a lot of people describe sleep paralysis as feeling like. Somebody is on top of their chest, usually somebody scary looking or a figure that is scary. Sleep paralysis is a parasomnia, which is a sleeping disorder which has abnormal behavior associated to the nervous system. It is not harmful and it lasts seconds to minutes. It happens just as you are falling asleep or just as you are waking up. One might feel the inability to move or talk. They might feel like they are choking or as if they can't breathe. A lot of people say that they experience hallucinations that are usually scary, and along with the hallucinations, they experience extreme terror and anxiety. According to Medical News Today, there are 3 types of hallucinations that can occur. There's the intruder, the incubus, and the vestibular motor. In the intruder episode, somebody hears footsteps. They might hear a door opening, and they might even see a shadow of a person or a creature. During the incubus episode, somebody may feel like they are dying. They might feel like they're choking, or they can't breathe, or that somebody's lying on their chest. In the vestibular episode, somebody feels an out-of-body sensation, such as they are spinning or flying or even floating. One of the main causes of sleep paralysis is an interference in rapid eye movement. In the rapid eye movement state, the body paralyzes itself so that it can't harm itself during the sleep. Sleep paralysis is said to happen also during the alternation between rapid eye movement and non-rapid eye movement. During this, the body goes into a sleeping state and the conscious is, conscious. So you're conscious, but your body doesn't know that you're awake, basically, is what happens. According to this article in the Sleep Doctor, around 65% of people will experience an episode of sleep paralysis at least once or twice in their life. This visual can show you some of the factors that contribute to sleep paralysis, such as your sleeping position, other sleeping disorders, or even psychiatric disorders. In the same article in the Sleep Doctor, a study in an experiment of sleep paralysis showed that 53% of people who have had sleep paralysis have factors that related to genetics. So for example, if your sibling or any relative has had sleep paralysis before, you are more likely to obtain an episode of sleep paralysis as well. Your sleeping position, a lot of people say that only when they sleep on their back do they have an episode of sleep paralysis, but some even say that sleeping on their side or stomach, it still happens to them. But the main sleeping position when sleep paralysis occurs is sleeping on your back in the supine position. Having an unhealthy sleeping routine can also contribute to this or increase your chances of having sleep paralysis, such as being jet lagged or even having narcolepsy. One's mental health can also increase the chances of sleep paralysis. So if one has depression, stress, or anxiety, their chances probably increase because they probably have trouble sleeping. Sleep paralysis is common and is a sleeping disorder in which a person cannot talk or move. They have hallucinations as well as physical discomfort. The main cause of sleep paralysis is an interference in rapid eye movement, which is when the body stays in a sleeping state and the mind is still conscious. Besides genetics, sleep paralysis can be prevented by maintaining a healthy sleeping routine and caring for your mental health. Thank you.